Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Capricorn? Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the foundation of the reading, Cappy. Cap, I did a couple of pre-spreads for you, and I feel that the cards that came out, I got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and I got the Death card. Both of these energies are indicating to me, along with this Knight of Swords here, that there's some sort of major transformation taking place in your life. This is all something that is getting ready to happen quite quickly, if it isn't already starting to happen now. And this is an energy that is going to be in people's faces. I feel that there's been some energies that have been coming against you for quite a long time, really creating resistance in your life, trying to essentially stop you from moving into this space. Simply put, Cap, your success is about to be other individuals' karma. And the way this takes place is, like I just said, it's going to be in their faces. It's going to be something that they never, ever expected would actually come to pass. But what's interesting here is they always knew that you had the potential to do this, which tells me that that energy exists on another timeline. But they never actually thought that this is something that you would ever align with. It was essentially a fantasy. But this is all turning around, Cap. This is dream come true, miracle kind of energy that I'm getting here intuitively off of this Knight of Swords. And Knight of Swords is all about lifestyle changes taking place in your life, and it's happening very quickly. And this is all happening, Cap, because of really where your heart's at. Your dedication to yourself, to source, to your path and the collective. You managed to break free of all the chains that bind, and you charged forward like a real soldier of the light. And now you're being put in a position, being made an example out of, to show people how it's really done. What do we have at the sacral, please? Ten of Pentacles at the sacral. So in one of the pre-spreads, I got Ten of Pentacles at the foundation, the root chakra of the reading, but it was in reverse, which was an energy to me indicating that these individuals are going to have to watch you step into this legacy energy. The Ten of Pentacles was essentially reading their energy, which is an energy that's very lonely. It's an energy that has to watch you step into your power. But here you are now, Ten of Pentacles upright, Virgo energy at the sacral. This is an energy of passion. It's an energy of creativity. Just an overall energy of optimism, alignment with source energy, your higher self, your destiny. This is why all of this is taking place. I just heard so clearly, it's not rocket science. And you see, Cap, once you actually get into this energy, and you're essentially over the threshold, that is the mindset you take on, that it actually wasn't that hard. When you look back and you start to see what it took to pull this off, it's not rocket science. But when you're in these karmic cycles, essentially binded by these chains, being held back, not on path, it seems like an impossible feat, that there's no way you could ever actually pull it off. But that space between you pulling it off and where you're going to be in the future, Cap, is the miracle that is waiting to unfold in your life. This is the energy you have access to, Cappy. This is you building a legacy for yourself, for all those who may follow behind you, whether it's family, friends. It's just an energy of you laying down a beautiful example of what it means to truly step into your power. Sidestep any naysayers, any haters, any individuals who cause resistance on your path. This is you overcoming the matrix, the illusions that we all are faced with on a daily basis. The illusion that wants to tell us that we can never pull this or that off, that we need to stay in particular environments, particular cycles, dynamics that stop us from being the best person that we can possibly be in this lifetime. You see, Cap, going back to what I was saying about timelines. Now, to put this in the simplest way possible, there's many different timelines where different versions of ourself exist. There's a version of yourself that's already succeeding in what you hold so close to your heart right now. There's a version of yourself that has already overcome the struggles, the karmic cycles that you are currently facing in your life. There's a version of yourself that is already the best possible version of yourself that has ever existed. Now, we're tasked with aligning ourselves with each one of those timelines. How do you do this? Well, Cap, it's actually not rocket science. It all comes down to your vibration, the simple belief that you can pull those things off and charging forward without failure due to somebody else's projections of you is what aligns you with each one of those possibilities. See, any idea you have of yourself and where you would like to be is already a possibility. In fact, it's already come to pass. So an idea is really just a preconceived notion of where you can get to should you be willing to put in the footwork to bring that timeline into your reality. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? 4 of Pentacles. Cap, that is your energy right there at the solar plexus. Cap, I feel like you've been made to feel like you owe something to somebody. That part of your success, whenever you get there, is already reserved for somebody else. Simply put, I feel it's an energy that thinks that they're entitled to your successes in life. For some of you, this is going to be a sibling, a family member, a toxic friend, somebody who you've deemed relatively close to you. But as you're starting to move into this energy of success and really get on your path, you're starting to see that this person is in fact a hater, an enemy, somebody who's been creating drag inside your auric field. You're being called here, Cappy, to move in silence. Stabilize the energies around you. And what I mean by that is be mindful of who and what you're putting your energy into right now. Because I feel that now more than ever, Cap, you really need to be conservative with where you're putting your time and energy. If it's not feeding you, nourishing you, and helping you to build the stability in your life, it needs to go. Every place, everywhere you put your energy right now, Cappy, should return 1 brick to you. A brick to help you build your foundation, your stability. All relationships in your life should be built on the same standard. What does this connection, relationship, friendship, partnership, whatever it may be, what does it give to you? And there's nothing wrong with asking yourself that. Everybody should be in an energy of giving and receiving. You see, Cap, you've been in this energy of giving without receiving. But you've also been in this energy of giving and being made to feel like you owe something. So it's essentially people playing mind games with you, draining you of all your energy, and not giving you anything in return. Now more than ever, there is no room for any sorts of narcissistic, selfish, entitled energies in your life. This is going to be a crucial mindset that you'll need to take on to be able to accomplish success in this next season of your life, Cap. What do we have at the heart, please? We're going to go ahead and take both of these. 6 of Wands, Leo energy at the heart. Victory, success is yours, Cap. Oh, 5 of Wands. Also Leo energy at the throat. Right there at the communication. This is speaking on everything that I'm picking up here, right? This is representing these obstacles, these challenges, these individuals, however this may show up for you. Here you are, moving in this energy of success, and then this energy coming on your path trying to block you. This is a perfect example of what's been taking place inside your energy, Cap. Here you are, trying to bring stability into your life. And as you move forward in that energy, you get blocked. And it's right there at the throat. Communication, people's negative projections, telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing, how you should and shouldn't be moving, who you are and who you are not. It's very important that you ask yourself right now, if any of these individuals around you hold that kind of standard to the relationship, to the connection you have with them. Do they make you feel that way? If they do, they must go, and they must go immediately. In fact, you must go. Never wait for anybody to exit your life. If you want to truly self-empower, you must take the reins, you must take full control and exit yourself from their life. Because if you wait for other people to leave, they never will. So many of us have been kept off of our paths, not able to focus on our destiny, our purpose, our mission, what we came here to do. And the most common way that this will unfold and show up in your life, Cappy, is through conflict, disagreements, making you feel like you need to compete for certain things in your life. The only person, Cap, that you ever need to compete with at any point in your life is the person you were yesterday, last week, last year. That's it. If you can take on this mindset, you will find that your life will start to evolve immediately. A complete mindset shift surrounding you only competing with yourself is the key to success in your own life. This is also one of the keys to happiness, Cappy. You are not to compete with anybody. And anybody who's bringing conflict, tension, and obstacles on your path is, without a doubt, an enemy energy. Whether they see themselves like this or not, they were sent into your life to keep you off of your path and distract you from seeing the truth and aligning with your higher self. 5 of Wands at the throat. What do we have at the third eye, please? Okay, I guess we're going to take both these. Lovers, wow. 3 of Pentacles at the crown, wow. Gemini energy with this Lovers. See, the Lovers in a spread like this is all about alignment. This is you aligning with your higher self, the divine, bringing your feminine and masculine polarities into balance and stepping on path, coming into union with your higher self. You see, what I was speaking about here are these energies that are trying to stop you from getting onto your path. This is representing your purpose, your destiny. This is the key to accomplishing this. Right here at the third eye. Third eye is all related to how you perceive your reality. So in your reality, Cappy, you're being faced with energies that are trying to stop you from calibrating with your higher self, period. It's all over this reading. This 3 of Pentacles in reverse, also your energy, Cap, is coming in at the crown. Again, this is an energy of stagnation. These are energies that disregard your skills, your purpose. They're unsupportive. Simply put, they're not on your team, but they'll most definitely act like they are. Now, this can show up in many different areas of your life. For a lot of you, this is family members, siblings, friends, like I was saying, but I'm also getting romantic connections as well. Partners who act like they support you, but are really your mortal enemy, somebody who's followed you from another lifetime. And these sorts of relationship dynamics are really some of the most unfortunate that I've possibly ever heard of. Finding out that you've been with somebody that is essentially competing with you, and not finding out until a good amount of time has passed in that relationship. I've been in relationships like this, a couple. And looking back now, all the telltale signs were there, but I couldn't see it. I was unawakened. I didn't even understand what that really meant at the time. But it's coming up in this energy here, Cap. So this may be a dynamic you're in now, or it may be a dynamic that you need to be aware of. Be careful of people that are coming onto your path, presenting themselves as being supportive or wanting to be on your team. But in fact, in the shadows, they are competing against you, and they have been sent into your life to create delays and stagnations because there's something about what you do that is deemed a threat to these shadow energies. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot, please? Wheel of Fortune, Valak, Sag energy. So these next few cards are shadow energies, negative polarities. I read these cards in their detriment. So Wheel of Fortune in its detriment is it's an energy of some sort of negative external force around you that creates stress and instability. A very out of control energy. Thinking of this 5 of Wands again, right? Like a lot of conflict, bickering. Wheel of Fortune upright is an energy of good fortune, destiny kind of energy. It's an energy of good luck. So they see you moving toward this Knight of Swords at the foundation. So what they're doing is they're utilizing tactics that resonate with the opposite polarity to what you're moving towards. So Wheel of Fortune is what you're moving towards. So they're attacking you with Wheel of Fortune in reverse energy, instability. It's just an overall blanketed energy of bad luck. What do we have at the sacral, please? Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, folklore, energy of restrictions. This is also an energy of imprisonment. It's like they're trying to imprison you in this karmic cycle. But Cap, this is easily overcome. It may not seem that way, like I was saying earlier on in the reading. While you're still in these cycles, it may seem impossible. But you have to understand that you hold the control here. You're being called to liberate yourself, escape from these energies. Start to understand that the tactics that are being used against you are all being targeted, I feel, at your mentals, how you think about yourself, your self-confidence, negative projections that are all used as weapons to keep you stagnated, keep you spinning your wheels. Cap, if people don't have a supportive word, people aren't trying to encourage you to be the best you can be, however that may show up, then this is a clear indication that they need to go. Now, if there are people on your path that utilize tough love as a way to help you grow and break out of patterns and cycles, that's one thing. But I'm not getting that here, Cap. I'm getting something entirely different. It's like on the spiritual plane, it's an attack, it's a war. But in our everyday waking life, it's an attack on your mentals, which results in you having a blocked solar plexus and sacral chakra, making you fearful and essentially powerless, stepping into this energy of confidence and taking full control over your life because you're fearful of the outcome, which is all a result of these negative projections anyway. So you can see how it's just a cycle of madness that they're essentially trying to keep you engaged in. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? The star. Gape. Further detail in everything I'm picking up here, Cap. This is a very hopeless energy. This is a sabotaging energy. This is an energy that wants you to lack faith, wants you to feel discouraged, depressed, wants you in an energy of despair. Right? Go ahead and hand over that purpose, Cappy. You won't be needing that. You'll be staying right here with me inside this karmic cycle. I'll take your destiny and purpose and your mission statement and hand it to King Lucifer. You've been given orders, Cap, on how you're supposed to move in this lifetime. And these energies have also been given orders on how they're supposed to stop you and stagnate you on your path. Now, this is a very big idea. It's very deep. But if you can use this as an example as to what I'm picking up here for you as a means to self-empower and wake up to what may be taking place here, you'll find that the more you step into your power, everything I'm saying will actually start to be illuminated in your life as being very accurate. What do we have at the heart, please? Vapula, disability and immorality. This is the world in its detriment. Again, more obstacles, energy of permanence, being stuck inside this karmic cycle, not able to bring anything to full manifest. A lot of you may have been working on things and you find that in the 11th hour it's snatched away from you. It just ceases to exist. You get so close, you could practically taste it. And then in the blink of an eye, it's gone. And this is all a result of the people you've been sharing with, Cap, sharing your steps, sharing your plans with. You're being called Four of Pentacles again. So we have Four of Pentacles twice now. Self-atonement, Mizrael. Keep things to yourself. Further reiterating what we picked up earlier on in the reading about moving in silence. Do not tell anybody what you're working on, what you're doing. There's nothing to gain from that. You know, this star right here, which is red in its detriment, in its positive polarity, is that miracle energy that I was picking up on. This is why they're coming for you in this capacity, Cap, because of where you're going, what the divine has in store for you. Think about it this way, Cappy. The more people that come up against you and create resistance on your path, the bigger the purpose, the bigger the destiny, the higher you're meant to soar. I always say hitting rock bottom is your one-way ticket to the top because you can't go any lower. There's only one way to go. It took me hitting rock bottom many times throughout my life until the last time I hit rock bottom, which was several years ago now, that exactly what I just said, hitting rock bottom is your one-way ticket to the top, was channeled to me, which completely changed my mindset. From that moment forward, everything started to change. I could practically hear my spirit team, the divine, God, clapping. Yay, he finally got it. Woo! It was really one of the keys that helped me to wake up. So if you can try and take on this sort of mindset, Cap, that all the resistance, all the struggles are just further indications of what you have access to. The darker the energies you're facing off with, the brighter the energies you're actually meant to be surrounded by in your life. And Cap, that's nothing short of raw hope and faith. What do we have at the throat, please? Okay, we'll take both of these. Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, Annuel at the throat. Five of Wands, Leo energy, Ha'a'ia at the third eye. The gentle God, perception of unity, protects against accidents, heals the sick. So, Six of Swords is all about your rite of passage. It's an energy of transitioning on beyond some sort of pain that you may be experiencing in your life. Essentially, the resistance, however that shows up for you. And it's coming in right underneath this Five of Wands. So moving on from anybody's preconceived notions of you, these negative perceptions, these negative projections of who you are, who you should be, and how you should be living your life at the throat. Five of Wands to the Six of Swords. And it almost looks like this angel is giving the finger, right? In the most polite way possible. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not going to listen to you. I've seen where I should be going. I've received these intuitive downloads from the divine. I understand exactly what I came here to do, or enough of it to get on my path, and you are not going to hold me back any longer. So you can shove it. And here's my angel middle finger to solidify exactly what I just said. And then we have the Five of Wands at the third eye. God listening in concealment. Politics and ambition. Wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. And again, it almost looks like this angel is giving the finger as well. Seems to be a reoccurring theme in this spread. So we have the Five of Wands twice now. But this Five of Wands I read as a positive polarity. It's an energy of harmony, overcoming these obstacles, succeeding on your path, and these energies having to watch. So everything I was saying about rock bottom being your one-way ticket to the top, this is confirming that. And the top is this lover's energy, you aligning with your higher self at the third eye. Taking control over your reality. Perception of unity. You now perceive your reality as being aligned with source energy. Unbelievable. This reading, it's like everything is just locking into place perfectly. This is a perfect blueprint, Cap, on how you can overcome these energies in your life. Get on path. It's all here. For those Caps out there that are going through this right now, this should make sense. It should be something you just hear and you feel empowered by. I feel that the people this reading is meant for will understand everything I'm saying here. It's like this reading is decoded, and only those Cappies that this message is intended for will understand what I'm saying. And Cap, if we go back to the beginning of the reading, we have this Knight of Swords. And as you can see, right in the top hand corner right there, there's 5 birds. It almost looks like they're kind of thrown off, right? They're just kind of all flying in this different directions here. I feel like that's connecting to this Five of Wands. It's giving me the energy of you breaking free from the flock. Black sheep energy. What do we have at the crown to close out for Cappy, please? Oh. What a perfect way to end. The Fool. Vehu Ia, the exalting God, will and new beginnings, assists with difficult and great undertakings. Cap, this is an energy of a spiritual birth. You've been armed with a certain wisdom in spiritual matters that is allowing you to rise to these new astral realms, these new levels in the game, energy of new undertakings, sacrificing the old for the new. The divine is preparing you for something beautiful, something massive. I'd tell you to prepare, Cap, but you can't prepare for greatness like this. Your best course of action here, Cap, is be prepared to take a leap of faith when you're called. Because this energy is going to show up on your doorstep without notice, and it's going to show up at the perfect time. You're being called to move in an energy of spontaneity. This is how real greatness and success is going to be harvested from this next timeline, Cap. All you need is hope and faith, and the divine will take care of the rest. Cap, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. And thank you for your donations, Cap. Take care.